The best vitamin for strong and regrowth hair for 2026. You've probably heard it before. There's a magic pill for hair growth. That's a flat-out myth. Every bottle on the shelf promises thicker, fuller hair, and yet so many of us are just left with thinner wallets and the same frustrating hair in the shower drain. But what if I told you that current science is focusing on one specific vitamin that is a major player in the hair growth cycle? A vitamin that's closely linked to the health of our hair follicles. However, its benefits are often tied to one crucial condition that most people, and even the companies selling you these pills, are completely ignoring. Stay with me, because today we are breaking down the science, debunking the expensive myths, and revealing the evidence-based truth to help you get your hair back on track. First, let's address the elephant in the room, the multi-billion-pound hair supplement industry. It's built on an appealing promise that a single pill can solve a complex biological problem. But here's where the marketing and the science take a sharp turn. Hair loss, or alopecia, isn't a single condition. It's a symptom. It can be triggered by genetics, hormonal changes, stress, autoimmune conditions, and yes, nutritional deficiencies. The huge flaw with the magic pill idea is that it treats all hair loss the same, assuming everyone is missing the exact same nutrients. Think about it. You wouldn't take a painkiller for a cut that needs stitches, right? In the same way, taking a cocktail of vitamins won't do much if your hair loss is genetic. The vast majority of commercial hair supplements don't have rigorous independent studies to prove they work for people who aren't actually deficient. In fact, many of these studies are funded by the very companies trying to sell you the product. Research overwhelmingly shows that for a healthy person with a balanced diet, adding more of a specific vitamin won't magically sprout new hairs. As one dermatologist bluntly put it, it will just give you expensive urine. What's worse, blindly supplementing can be risky. Overloading on certain fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin A or minerals like selenium, can lead to toxicity. And guess what one of the side effects is? More hair loss. So you could be paying for a product that is actively making your problem worse. It's a vicious cycle of misinformation that benefits the seller, not you. The truth, supported by clinical data, is that vitamins are not a one-size-fits-all solution. Their power is in targeted correction, not blanket supplementation. So, if the multivitamin hair pill is a myth, where do we go from here? We follow the science. And right now, a lot of exciting research is pointing toward one vitamin as a powerhouse for the hair follicle cycle: vitamin D. You probably know vitamin D for its role in bone health or immunity. But its role in the hair cycle is profound. The key isn't just the vitamin itself, but its receptor, the vitamin D receptor, or VDR, which is found in our skin and hair follicles. This receptor is crucial for regulating the hair growth cycle, especially in starting the growth, or anagen phase. In fact, studies in mice that lack a functional vitamin D receptor show they experience complete hair loss, which highlights how vital this pathway is. Low levels of vitamin D have been consistently linked to various forms of hair loss, including alopecia areata and female pattern hair loss. But how does this compare to biotin, the most famous hair vitamin? For years, biotin has been the poster child for hair supplements. And while it helps produce keratin, the protein that makes up our hair, its effect on hair growth is wildly exaggerated. Scientific evidence strongly indicates that biotin supplements are only effective for the very small percentage of people with a true deficiency. For everyone else, taking extra biotin is unlikely to make a noticeable difference. Vitamin D's role is different. It's not just about supporting existing hair. The VDR is fundamentally involved in hair follicle cycling and regeneration. This makes vitamin D a key nutrient to watch, but it comes with a massive non-negotiable condition. Okay, so this is honestly the most important part of this entire discussion. The incredible potential of vitamin D for hair health is, well, mainly unlocked when you're actually correcting a confirmed deficiency. Let me say that again. If your vitamin D levels are already normal, taking supplements might not do a thing for your hair. This is what I call the deficiency first rule, and honestly, it's the secret the supplement industry just doesn't talk about. Low vitamin D is super common, especially since so many of us spend more time indoors, but you can't know your own status without a proper test. Guessing isn't a strategy, it's just a waste of money and, to be honest, can even be risky. And this rule really applies to other key hair nutrients as well. Iron's a perfect example. Iron deficiency is one of the most common nutritional causes of hair loss, especially in premenopausal women, because iron is needed to produce hemoglobin, which carries oxygen to your hair follicles. But taking iron when you don't actually need it can lead to iron overload, which is a pretty serious condition. Zinc is another mineral you'll often see in hair supplements, but taking high doses without a deficiency can actually cause a copper deficiency, which then messes with iron metabolism and leads to all sorts of other problems. See the pattern? It's all about balance and correction, not just blindly boosting everything. The only way to know if you need a supplement is to get a proper diagnosis from your doctor. So, ask for a blood test to check your levels of vitamin D, specifically 25-hydroxyvitamin D, as well as iron, including ferritin, which is your body's iron stores, and other key markers like vitamin B12. This is the only way to move from guessing to actually knowing. Test, don't guess. This is honestly the first and most critical step in your 2026 Follicle First routine. Once you've committed to the deficiency first rule and had a chat with your doctor, you can start building a really powerful, evidence-based routine. It's not just about popping pills. It's about a holistic approach that actually nourishes and stimulates your follicles from the inside out and, well, the outside in too. First, let's talk about what's on your plate. Your hair is made of protein, specifically keratin, so a protein-rich diet is absolutely non-negotiable. Focus on lean poultry, eggs, and fatty fish like salmon, which, by the way, is also a great dietary source of vitamin D. For plant-based sources of iron and zinc, fill your meals with things like spinach, lentils, and pumpkin seeds. And to make sure you actually absorb that iron, pair these foods with vitamin C-rich options, like citrus fruits, bell peppers, and strawberries. Avocados and berries pack in antioxidants, which help protect your hair follicles from stress. Just remember, a well-balanced diet is really the foundation of healthy hair. Now, there's a technique that's completely free and, honestly, has some science to back it up: regular scalp massage. Some small studies have shown it can increase hair thickness by stimulating the cells of your hair follicles. It's thought to work by boosting blood flow, which delivers more oxygen and nutrients straight to the roots. Here's how you do the 8-finger method. Place the fingertips of both hands, all 8 fingers, not your thumbs, on your scalp. Start at your hairline and move toward your crown. Use gentle but firm pressure and massage in small circular motions. Try to actually move the skin over your skull, not just rub the surface. Aim for 5 to 10 minutes of this every single day. Consistency is honestly key. To take this up a notch, you could make a simple DIY tonic. One ingredient with some promising, though limited, research is rosemary oil. A small study from 2015 found it performed similarly to 2% minoxidil for hair growth over 6 months, though it shouldn't replace proven treatments. You can mix a few drops of rosemary oil with a carrier oil like jojoba or coconut oil. Apply this tonic directly to your scalp, not your hair, before your massage, and let it sit for at least an hour before washing. So, let's bring this all full circle. Before you take any supplement, make sure you get that blood test for vitamin D, iron, specifically ferritin, and B12. If a deficiency is confirmed, work with your doctor on a proper plan. For reference, here are some general guidelines, but honestly, your doctor needs to determine your specific dose. For vitamin D, A typical recommendation for adults is around 600 to 800 IU daily, but if you're deficient, you might be prescribed higher doses, like 1000 to 4000 IU, under medical supervision. For biotin, the adequate intake is about 30 micrograms, and more really isn't better unless you're deficient. For iron, premenopausal women usually need around 18 milligrams per day, while men need 8 milligrams. But seriously, do not supplement iron unless you've got a confirmed deficiency. Your hair health journey doesn't have to be a guessing game or just based on marketing hype. If you found this information helpful, definitely subscribe for more evidence-based health breakdowns. And I really want to hear from you. Commit to the 8-finger massage for the next 30 days and share your experience in the comments below. Let's build a community that's focused on real results, not empty promises. So, what's the best vitamin for strong hair in 2026? While vitamin D is definitely a key player, this was never really about just one vitamin. It's about a radical shift in perspective. It's about understanding that your body is a complex system, and hair growth actually reflects your overall health. The magic isn't in a pill, it's in knowledge. The real power comes from identifying and correcting your specific needs through testing, nourishing your body with whole foods, and using simple, effective techniques like scalp massage to support your follicles. You now have the framework to stop wasting money and start investing in what truly works. You have the power to take control of your hair health, and honestly, that's more empowering than any magic pill could ever be.